Yeah, he did. He, other than kind of lost it a little bit in the second inning, but other than that, he threw the ball really well and gave us exactly what we needed. Just really nice effort.
Was the way you handled the bullpen and everything else is a little bit of the product of the off day tomorrow?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the last 2 days are a product of the off days and being able to do that, and kind of how we, the game on Friday was, kind of a wash, so no one really pitched. Thursday, kind of the same thing, really, or Wednesday, I should say. So, yeah, absolutely.
Can you talk about the
not something when you have games kind of back that we're going to be able to do.
Can you talk about the job Jacob did getting the 2 innings?
Yeah, look, it's never getting the last 6 outs of the game is a hard job. Whatever the lead is, whatever the situation is, whatever the team you're playing is, that's a really hard job. And he did you got to make quality pitches. He came in with runners on base in the 8th. You got to. It's from pitch 1, and there's a lot of pitches you're going to have to make, and he did a really nice job. We got him. He's gotten a little break, which has been good for him. And he comes out after, I think he had 5 days off and delivers a huge outing.
How's Pete doing? And does he have to be careful as he's a little bit closer to the these days?
Well, he's been there all year, but he's gotten banged up. I mean, he's the last, this last homestand, he's gotten banged up. So nice off day for Pete. Well, I'm going to give him tomorrow off. And I'm sure he'll be ready to go on Tuesday.
What was your reaction to Dansby's game?
Yeah, I mean, a really hard hit ball. You see it. Then I saw a lot of white, so I wasn't quite sure that he caught it. But then there's no replay on that ball, and just a great play, and something you're almost not surprised to see Dansby do. It was a beautiful play.
Sometimes get reminders that putting the ball in play.
Yeah, I mean, we had an inning in the 6th that was, we got off to a great start in the inning, right? 2 guys got on and did a great job. We had a big hit by Nico, and then we just there was contact and they made some mistakes, but the ball has to be in play for mistakes to happen, and we took advantage of some mistakes for a big inning. So I think it is a case where. You don't often get those breaks, but we got some breaks, and we also had good at bats. Pedro did a nice job putting the ball in play right away, and that ended up getting us 2 runs.
Bregman got you guys going with the and there's been a tremendous amount of conversation this homestand in particular about him. But when your conversations are with him, do you just tell him to be the best version of himself, which is a good team player every day?
Yeah, I mean, look, Alex is a really good player, and he's, I'm optimistic that we got a really good second half or whatever, 70 games ahead of us with Alex. It's coming, it's going to come. He's too good a player, and so it's nice. He had a big swing in the first inning. That was a nice swing. Hit another ball the other way, really pretty hard. So a couple of good swings the other way is it's always a good sign for hitters. So hopefully he's getting started.
For Assad, this is about a month now since he was recalled most recently. He's had a really good stretch of consistent outings. What are you seeing from him maybe in this stretch in particular?
I mean, Javi's. It all revolves around the sinker for Javi. That's everything for him, and that pitch has been really crisp. And as long as he's got that pitch going, he can navigate outings. His velocity is crisp, his location is crisp, and if he has those 2 things with that pitch, he's going to be able to navigate with the rest of his stuff. And I think that's what you see from the hitters respect that pitch so much because of his ability to put it on both sides of the plate and the movement on it, that he's going to be effective if he has that pitch going.
In the 6th, when you put the first 2 guys on, how much do you appreciate Nico's ability to be on the attack and aggressive?
Yeah, I mean, that's a big spot. They went to the bullpen, and I'm glad Nico was aggressive right there. It's a get the run in situation, and I think that's what Nico was thinking. He got a pitch out over the plate, and I think it's a swing that Nico's took a lot this series. He didn't get rewarded for it a ton, but he hit a bunch of balls hard over that side of the field.
With Jameson having a rehab today and Assad pitching as well as he did today, are you starting to feel reasonably confident?
Yeah. You think I can't answer that question.
I'm sorry?
I can't answer that question in the affirmative. No, it's a good sign. Look, getting the fact that J-Mo's pitching today, I don't know how it went actually, but the fact that he pitched today is a really good sign for us. Just getting healthy guys. We had Cabby had a really good day today too. It was an important day too. So there's some good signs on that front.
It seemed like you lost command there briefly, but then able to settle in. Have an innings outing. Kind of walk us through what you felt and how you were able to get back.
Puede platicar de esta. Parece que perdió un poquito el comando en el segundo inning, ¿verdad? Pero para adelante pichó muy bien. Puede platicarnos un poquito qué es lo que sucedió en ese inning y cómo fue que se regresó haciendo también.
Nada, simplemente fue un inning difícil. Ahí batallé un poco. Fueron 2 bases por bola, ¿no? No fueron muchas, pero bueno, se vio un poco difícil, pero nada, gracias a Dios pudimos volver y seguir ejecutando los pitches.
It's a difficult inning, battled through. I think it was 2 walks that I gave up, but just battled through that inning. It was a difficult one, but thankfully was able to get back on track and make the pitches I needed to make.
We know you're a good team player and you care about team wins, but you're 1 out away from basically having the decision if you guys would go ahead and win. You'd like to have stayed in there for that last out?
Me gustaría haberse quedado ahí para el último out de ese inning. Sabemos que usted es un buen compañero, ¿verdad? Pero sabemos que está básicamente a un out de ganar ese juego. Le hubiera gustado quedarse.
Claro, a mí siempre me gusta competir y dar lo mejor de mí. Obviamente me hubiera gustado, pero bueno, las órdenes yo no las controlo. Ellos dan las órdenes y yo estoy para acatarlas. Ellos consideraron que 4, 2, 3 fueron buenos, entonces nada, uno hace el mejor trabajo que puede hasta donde nos deja.
Of course, I would have liked to. I'm a competitor. I like to go out there and compete, but I don't make those orders. I'm just here to follow the orders. So they thought that 4 2/3 innings was enough for me to pitch. So like I said, I'm here just to following the orders.
Javier, with everything that's happened in the rotation and the bullpen, how much respect do you have for what Jacob Webb has done this year? He's pitched all kinds of roles and today 2 innings save.
Con todo lo que ha pasado, ¿verdad? Con todo lo que ha sucedido pues con los pitchers y todo, ¿qué es lo que le parece el trabajo que ha hecho Jacob Webb, ¿verdad? Ha hecho un poquito de todo, incluyendo hoy tuvo un salvamento, Jacob Webb, con el trabajo que ha hecho y incluyendo hoy que agarró el salvamento de 2 innings. El trabajo que ha hecho él.
Ha hecho un buen trabajo, la verdad. Es un gran pitcher, sabemos que es un gran lanzador y confiamos en él y ahorita está haciendo, y yo creo que toda la campaña ha hecho un gran trabajo. Ahora está de cerrador y bueno, lo está haciendo muy bien.
He's doing a really good job. He's a great pitcher. He's that he's a great pitcher out there. So he's doing an excellent job. Now he's got the role as a closer, and I think he's doing a great job.
Just curious, are you at the point where you can throw 90, 100 pitches, whatever they need you to do? You have to go deeper. Can he throw 90 to 100 pitches? Is he stretched out enough? Is he,
¿Usted cree que usted puede lanzar 90 picheos, 100 picheos? ¿Usted piensa que usted tiene la capacidad de poder llegar a 90, 100 picheos?
Sí, yo creo que sí, la verdad. Lo he hecho anteriormente, me siento muy bien. Creo que me he mantenido bien saludable, que es lo más importante. Creo que sí puedo, pero bueno, como te digo, no son las decisiones que yo no tomo, yo solamente acato las órdenes que me dan y los pitches que me den, yo voy a dar lo mejor de mí.
Yeah, I think I can. I've done it before. I feel really good right now. I've stayed healthy, which is the most important thing. But like I said, I don't make those orders, so I'm just following the orders. But I do think I can.
You've been pitching out of the rotation here most recently, but throughout your career with the Cubs, you've been asked to fill a lot of different roles. What's key in helping you maintain that flexibility?
¿Cuál es la clave de poder mantenerse flexible? Usted ha hecho, tiene muchos papeles, le han pedido que haga muchos roles y usted los ha hecho. ¿Cuál ha sido la clave de tener esa flexibilidad?
Estar mentalmente fuerte a lo que venga, preparándonos día a día, dependiendo qué es lo que ocupan. Uno siempre aprovecha cada oportunidad que nos dan y dar lo mejor de uno, ya sea relevando, como lo he dicho antes. si quieren, si me ocupan abriendo, dar lo mejor de mí ahí, si me ocupan un inning, dar lo mejor en ese inning, si me ocupan de relevo largo, estar listo. Hay que aprovechar cada oportunidad que nos den.
Just staying mentally strong, taking advantage of every opportunity. Like I said before, whatever role is needed for me, whether they need me as a reliever, they need me as a starter, just staying mentally strong and just staying prepared, right? Staying, with the day by day. So just whatever role is needed, like I said before, just go out there and do my absolute best.
Javi, the Cardinals have been swinging the bat really well in the last week or so. Yet you had 3 up, 3 down in 3 innings and almost a fourth, 9 in a row at one point. What was working for you so well today?
¿Qué fue lo que está funcionando muy bien para usted el día de hoy? Los Cardinals han estado haciendo swing muy bien, han estado bateando muy bien recientemente, ¿verdad? Pero usted tuvo innings de 1, 2, 3 autos como 2 o 3 veces el día de hoy. ¿Cuál fue la clave de poder sacar esos autos?
No, siempre trata de atacar la zona. Kelly también hizo un buen trabajo pidiéndome los picheos. Creo que se combinó todo muy bien, los cambios de velocidad, el cambio, curva, recta, el sinker, todo me funcionó bien. Excepto ese inning que me batalló un poco, pero nada, creo que atacamos muy bien la zona, tiramos buenos picheos y bueno, se dio.
I think we attacked the zone really well. They did a really great job. I think it was a good combination of everything. The off speed. Kelly did a great job at calling the pitches as well. So I think today we did a really good job at attacking the zone, and it all just came together. So went well.
Javi, most important question of the day: who wins Mexico-England tonight?
¿Quién gana el día de hoy? La pregunta más importante.
No, la verdad que esperemos gane México, vamos a estar apoyándolos, la verdad que han hecho un gran trabajo, estoy muy contento esperando el juego, estoy emocionado, son un gran equipo y vamos a ganar hoy.
Hopefully Mexico. I think hopefully we're gonna win today. I'm excited for the game. They are a great team, so really excited to support them and to watch them. I think we're gonna win today.
Javi, ya te hicieron varias de las preguntas que te iba a hacer yo, pero bueno, yo te quiero preguntar a ti, ¿qué significa para ti poner al equipo en una posición para ganar, especialmente contra un rival que fue difícil para los Cachorros este fin de semana?
No, contento la verdad, que me den la oportunidad de abrir y poder competir. Obviamente uno siempre busca la victoria, va a buscar esa victoria y bueno, ahora se dio un buen trabajo y dejamos al equipo en un buen lugar y contento con eso.
¿Te quedaste con ganas de lanzar más?
No, simplemente uno acata órdenes y da lo mejor hasta donde nos den.
Gracias.
Nico, all wins are big, obviously, but how big to salvage this last game of the series to take one from them?
Yeah, huge deal. I mean, obviously the goal is to win series and even better to sweep, but the flip side of that is obviously nice to come out on top last game of a homestand and take that into the off day.
How important was it to take advantage of their mistakes?
Yeah, I mean, I think as a team we play the game pretty hard, run the bases hard, and sometimes you can capitalize on a mistake. And great at bat or swing by Pedro to come off the bench and right away be ready, and that was a huge play for us today.
Counsell talked a little bit about it, but you have been hitting a lot of luck lately, but you appear to have the patented Hoerner swing down right now. How do you feel about where you're at?
I feel good. I think I'm at my best when I hit a lot of hard line drives. That's probably true for most of us, but it's a swing that fits any situation, and nice to work off of that. So yeah, it was good to get a hit that really swung the game around a little bit.
As a team, you guys have had to navigate just the injuries to the pitching staff. Assad's value in kind of stabilizing that group as much as you can. What can you see about
Yeah, I mean, I think he's been this year and ever since he debuted, just the amount of innings that he's covered for our group in different types of situations against every type of lineup. He's been such a valuable asset for us, and just always feel confident when he's on the mound, and always gives you a chance to win, and he was great today.
How wild was it to have the conditions you have and the schedule you've had these last few days?
Yeah, there's always something new. I mean, I think that last road trip we had was pretty unique with 7 games in 6 days, and anytime you throw a doubleheader and canceled games, it's all part of the course of the season, and Wrigley is always chaos, usually to our benefit, I think, but it's always something new. So, yeah, on to the next.
Nico, what's it like going to the final week? Is there energy, or are you kind of like waiting for that break? What's it feel like?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something we're aware of. I mean, different times of year do feel different. I think it's more exciting. Leave it out there. Obviously, this is every time of year is big, but it's a time of year where teams are kind of deciding what direction they want to go, and you want to seize every opportunity within that. And I like where our group's at right now.